Hello YouTube! I am Pinstar and this is Pinstar Plays Nature Press Build Preview. So Nature is a digital board game that has an analog version of it in IRL made by Northstar Games. You will notice both in the art style and the presentation and a lot of the mechanics, this is a bit of an evolution of an older board game made by the same company called Evolution. And to continue the biology puns, it has a lot of the same DNA. But it seems to have adapted, again, we're going to keep up with the biology puns, new mechanics, new gameplay, and it is coming out November 5th. So I've been given an early key by the developer. Thank you very much. So let's dive in, shall we? Now, there are multiple modules that you can purchase alongside with the base game. I've been given all of them from here, but for now, we're going to just stick with the base game. We'll slowly introduce the mechanics later on as we play through. I'm going to have a couple of these out here. So yeah, we'll do ourselves a medium, hard, and an expert. So the way this game works is very much a lot like the original Evolution. You are all competing for food, and food is how you score points. The more food the species that you control collectively eat, the better. The more you're able to score points. Now, each player gets 5 cards drawn per round, and everyone starts with a species here. You also, and this is new to this incarnation of the game, you also have the Hunter card. If you have a Hunter card, first off, the Hunter card is basically available to draw for free. You can draw it and put it on as a trait to turn any of your species into a carnivore at will. Now, the downside to this is 1, they can't eat plant matter anymore. 2, and as we can see from our opponent, if normally when you put traits onto your species, they are hidden until the start of the round. But if you play a carnivore, that is revealed instantly. So we know already that there is a hunter lurking. So we are going to want to protect ourselves from getting eaten. Now, a couple different ways. If we increase our size by 1, that prevents the hunter from eating us, unless he's got some traits here that boost hunting capability. Another way is there's some traits here, like plated gives us +4 defense. So it basically raises our effective size for the purposes of defense, but it still only gives us 1 size. Now, increasing your size does other things. You get extra food from feeding every time you eat. So you eat a number of pellets every time equal to your size. Now, I think what I'm going to do here. Also new to this is it used to be that you could turn a card into a whole new species card here to fan out and go wide or go tall on them. Now you only get 1 new species per round, and you cannot accelerate them. So for the time being, everybody only has 1. So I think what I'm going to do, since we have a hunter on board, and I really hope that he's successful, just not with us, I'm going to go for a scavenger and some plated defense, and then I'm going to use the rest of mine to just increase my population cap. So every time this hunter successfully hunts anybody, I get 2 food. But I can also still eat the green pellets. So yeah, we already got other people kind of raising defenses. Ooh, 2 hunters. And it looks like the hunters are Well, this hunter can't eat anyone. This hunter... Okay, this has a 4 attack. So this hunter can be successful. But, I mean, no rule that says we can't eat... Yeah, there we go. Some hot hunter-on-hunter action. We'll grab another thing there. Now, the one other change from the evolution game is that when you have a species go extinct, all of their points get transferred to the next species here. So this guy's already got a larger size or larger population. So that way you're not like hopelessly, you know, out of luck on those fronts. All right, we still have this guy who can hunt us. I think what I'm going to do... Social is good. I think we'll go social, plated, and then just more population. Because the plated will help protect against this guy. Unless he increases his size, in which case we're free game, but I mean, he could get everybody else that way too. Yeah, now he's big enough or powerful enough to eat us too. Doesn't necessarily mean they are going to go for us, but... Alright, so that social gave us some extra feeding there. And yep, there. Yeah, he's chewing on us. So we gotta beef up our size a little bit. Luckily, our new species gets the population from them. Ooh, or we could give them fast. Alright, so we already know he's at 7. I don't want to invest too much in size, because size doesn't let you eat. I think we're just going to go fast and fast. And this guy's just gonna face tank here. I think we'll give him opportunistic. The other thing that increasing size can do yeah, we'll do that. Yep, and that guy gets some food for free from opportunists. This guy's gonna decimate me, isn't he? Yeah, because he's only... I should have increased my size by 1. Luckily, we get the trait back, and we're gonna get... Yeah, unfortunately... So once they run out of targets, they are forced to eat themselves. But he still got a lot more food than we did. Last round. We'll give him back the opportunistic. I think we'll give him fast. That could be a fast card there, but yeah. Just as much pop, because I mean, look how much food there is in the watering hole. Alright, yeah, they didn't go fast, so they can't feast on any of mine. Vultures are eating good. And then our guy will just go for normal feeding here. And yeah, they're forced to cannibalize each other because hunters, if there's a viable target, a hunter has to attack it before they're allowed to starve. I'm a little worried about this guy, though. This guy has like 11 billion population. Let's see how we did. Yeah, fertile got us. I was worried about them. They were just growing their population just huge on a single species. Let's try another one. Let's try that again. These games are quick and easy. And I want to go out on a victory here. The types here are just giving you sort of like the general AI strategy. Alright, so we start, which is a good thing that we get to go first. We get first dibs at the watering hole. But it's a bad thing because we don't know if somebody else is going to go predator. So I think what we'll do is we're going to go plated, social, and then the rest into population. Because we're going to just grab a whole bunch of food for ourselves early, and plated will be in case somebody goes predator. Like this one. This guy can't eat me because my defense is too high. But since we're starting, we get first dibs at the watering hole. Alright, well, we had one, but see, it's important that we were able to grab extra food. Alright, the predator starved to death. And since we're going last, now we get to know ahead of time if we have to deal with any predators. We do not have to deal with any predators at all. Now the downside is we know we're going last, which means all of this food probably drying up by the time it gets to us. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go tusked, because they eat one when the watering hole empties. Because, yeah, I don't see... These guys can power through a lot of the food. So I think what I'm going to do... I could go hunter, potentially. I probably should, actually. Let me take these back. So what I would want to do is put scavenging on you. You go hunter. There's enough. You need to be size 4. Since we're last in the order, that's when you want to go hunter, because that food ain't surviving to us. So the ones in the brighter outline are the ones I can feed on. I mean, this guy's getting a little big for my britches here. We could just knock out this one species entirely. But I don't want them consolidating that way. So I'm gonna go nom ya here. Oh, our social makes our predator get a whole crap ton of food. Yeah, they're all starving to death. Meanwhile, our scavenger is nice and full. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. If you hold back cards, you can play them to create more food. All right. So I think, yeah, opportunist only works if there's food in the watering hole. Our hunter's got plenty to work with for eating. I think what I might do is just go pure population here. Get a couple more, because we know our yeah, these guys are already like ready to feast, so I mean, I could put fast on my little guy, but let's just go pure greed here. I do want to knock them down a bit. This guy's getting a lot of food. Yeah, lots of starving. I'm hoping he plays some that we... Yeah, I was unfortunately able to devour all that, so my non-investment species dies off, but that's all right. We were able to eat and feed the rest of our species here. And they're slowly dying off here. But yeah, now once he gets his traits off, he can feed his last guy here. Last round, okay. Oh, thank goodness. All right, we've got scavenging. Instant get. Now, we don't know if others are going to go predator. I'm going to go for plated. Actually, no. We're going to... I think we want to just population max here. Now, I could go and start hunting, although my hunting targets are limited. But I could also deny food from my opponents by just doing some eating myself while there's still stuff in the And also, if you hunt a full species, they do not score the points that you destroy. Of course, our opponent's scavenging species is playing off of that just fine. All right, looks like we're having a starve off here. And on the last round, you absolutely do not want your species to die off if you can help it. All right, we scored the most food in that round. 6 points for surviving species. We were able to keep 3 of our guys alive. That's more like it. All right, folks. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, it's been Pinstar, signing out. See ya!